In this video, we're going to talk about addition and subtraction of complex numbers. So let's say I have two complex numbers, z1 equal to x1 plus y1i, and z2 x2 plus y2i. Now, how do we add these complex numbers? So let's say we have z1 plus z2. Now, whenever you are asked to add complex numbers, this part of the complex number is the real term. The s part is called the real term, and the y part is called the imaginary term. So whenever you're asked to add complex numbers or subtract complex numbers, the real terms are added together separately, and the y, which is the imaginary term, are also added separately. So how do we do that? So we get x1 plus s2 plus y1 plus y2i added separately. Then when you add, you should get your complex number. You can also add complex number in notation or component notation form, like z1 plus z2 should be equal to x1 comma y1 plus x2 comma y2. You all know that the x part is the real part and the y part is the imaginary part, so you add them separately, and when you add them you should get x1 plus s2 comma y1 plus y2. Let's take an example. Let's say example 1, we have three complex numbers and they're asking us to add these complex numbers together. How do we do that? So we know that we have 1 plus 2i, 3 minus 4i, minus 2 plus I. Let's add the real part. So addition of the real part or the real terms. So we have 1 plus 3 plus negative 2 here. So this is the real part. When you add them, you should get 4 minus 2, so 2. That's the real part. And let's add the imaginary part, which is the y part. We have plus 2 minus 4 plus 1 I. And when you add this part 2, we should get minus 1. So therefore our z1 plus z2 plus z3, because we have three complex numbers is here, so when you add all these three together, we should get 2 minus I here. And this is our answer for example 1. Now let's take example 2. You can pause this video and try it on your own. So with example 2, we have two complex numbers. Alright, so let's say z1 is equal to 2 plus 3i, z2 is equal to 3 minus 4i. How do we add this? So z1 plus z2. So you add the real part or the real terms, and you add the imaginary terms separately. So with the real part, we have 2 plus 3 plus 3 minus 4i. And when you add this, we should get 5 minus minus I, and this will be our answer for example 2. Very simple. Let's take example 3. You can also pause this video and try to do it on your own. So with example 3, we have 2 plus 3i minus 3 minus 4i. So with this one, the same thing, we are subtracting. So z1 minus z2. So with our z1 being this one, with our z2 being this one. So subtracting the real terms, we have 2 minus 3, and with our imaginary terms, we have minus there. We have our minus there, so we have So we have 3 minus 2, then we have 4, we have 3i minus 4, so that will be plus. So we have 3 plus 4i. Therefore, we should get minus 1 plus 7i. And this is our answer for example 3. Let's take example 4. So with example 4, we have 4 plus 5, that is 9. 12i plus negative 10i will give us what? That will be plus 2i. And this is our z1 plus z2. Go to this. Very simple. Very, very simple. Now, example 5 is 5i minus, into brackets, minus 9 plus I. Try this on your own and put the answer in the comment section, and I'll answer you if you are correct. Thank you. If you have any question, kindly put it under the comment section and I'll answer you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.